morning, Chargers! This is Victoria
and Marley
in the morning. In today's show, we'll cover the recent FBLA meeting, introduce some new staff on campus, as well as covering clubs and other events.
Let's charge right in.
Hey Marley, I found a big interest in business recently. Do you know a club I can join that pertains to that?
Ooh, you should join FBLA. I heard it's the fastest growing club at Suncoast. Let's pass it to Josh to hear more about their recent meeting.
The fastest growing club at Suncoast is back. Future Business Leaders of America met with members last Wednesday to discuss the numerous competitions the club has to offer. The expectations are high after a successful year as FBLA hopes to get many members to nationals.
Yeah, so this year we're having a lot bigger goals than we did last year. So last year we had a ton of people go to states and quite a few did make it to nationals, but we believe we can bring even more people to nationals this year. So me and the rest of the officer team have been working really hard to achieve this by setting deadlines, really motivating our members, and going that extra mile to bring as many people as we can to nationals. And we really think we can do this.
Reporting for Wrsn, this has been Josh.
Thanks, Josh. FBLA sounds awesome. I'm definitely gonna join.
I know as seniors, all the teachers and staff seem pretty familiar to us, but I've seen some new faces around recently.
Yeah, I've definitely noticed some new helping hands. Let's pass it over to Keegan and Miguel to get to know them.
You might be walking the doors of Suncoast and see a lot of new faces. Among some of those new faces, we have Miss Hussey, Miss Sullivan, and Miss Inner. Starting with Miss Hussey, who is very passionate about what she's doing and appreciates the big family we have at Suncoast.
I was contracted the past 2 years to direct the shows here at Suncoast, and I fell in love with the students, and I wanted to be here. My goals are to learn all the things. Learn all the things. I've got some awesome students and faculty that have helped me learn different things, but there's a lot more.
Moving over to someone with a love of reading, we have our new media clerk, Miss Sullivan.
I was born in Poland. I lived in Canada, got my degree there in psychology, and now I'm here for the last 20 years in Florida. I love Suncoast. It's a great school. Everybody that comes here gets a great education, and it's a fun place to be.
Last but certainly not least, we have Miss Innerst.
Good morning, my name is Lisa Enners, and I'm the new assessment coordinator at Suncoast High School. Well, I think the community here is what is most valuable. There is such an amount of school spirit that it's almost palatable. The students are all happy to be here, the teachers are passionate about what they're teaching their students, and the administration is so supportive.
We are very happy to have all of you at Suncoast. This has been Miguel and Keegan reporting for Wrsn.
Thanks, Keegan and Miguel. I'm glad these new staff members get to join our school and provide positive experiences for all our Chargers.
I know, right? It puts my mind at ease. Now let's pass it over to our favorite sports anchor, Josh, to bring in the boom.
This is Josh bringing you your sports news for the day. The wrestling team is getting ready for the new season, and it's the perfect time to get involved. Let's go to Caroline and Alexa to see why you should join the team this year.
There are many kids that participate in after-school activities, but one of the activities that sticks out is wrestling. The coach had more to say about the significance of wrestling and how impactful it is for the students on the team.
We have a bigger team than we've had in the past, but we're always looking for new wrestlers, people who are always looking to work really hard. We're really proud of what we do on the mat, and we're really proud of what we do academically. The thing that wrestling teaches everyone, myself included, is that life is not binary. It's not success or it's not failure, but it's about progress.
Students that wrestle at Suncoast dedicate a lot of their time and effort to improving not only on the mats, but also with their academics, showing that the wrestlers are well-rounded and an example of the type of student kids should aspire to be. A couple of these wrestlers had more to add.
I was wrestling freshman year, and it's pretty much completely changed my life. I think wrestling can help everybody because it teaches hard work, discipline. It's a combat sport, so it's good for self-defense. It also builds you like physically and mentally so that you can be prepared to take on any challenge and physically capable of taking on any challenge.
I really do love wrestling. It has taught me to be more open-minded to decisions because whenever I'm on the mat, I always complain about how things never go my way and how things don't go how the way I want them to be. But wrestling has really kind of made like, you know what, sometimes you kind of have to go with the flow sometimes. So it really taught me to be more open-minded and it taught me to have great relationships with people.
Reporting for WRSN, this has been Caroline and Alexa.
Thanks, guys. Girls lacrosse is having an interest meeting today during lunch in Mr. Sterling's room, 3120. All skill levels are welcome. That's all for sports. Let's send it back to the studio.
Boomtastic, Josh. Hey, Marley, ask me what my favorite reptile is.
Okay, Victoria, what's your favorite reptile and why am I asking?
It's a bearded lizard. It's Reptile Awareness Day. Oh, Make sure to learn something about a reptile to help raise awareness around them.
Interesting. My favorite reptile is a gator, and don't forget that. Speaking of cool things, the chemistry club is meeting in room 3308 today during lunch.
The swim meet club meets today in room 3221. Make sure to be there for the first competition.
Boys basketball conditioning is happening today from 3 to 5 p.m. Make sure to have your Activate and Open Gym waiver done to participate.
Girls lacrosse is having an interest meeting today in room 3120 during lunch. Make sure to check them out if you're looking for a fun way to get active.
Finally, UF is visiting Suncoast today, so make sure to check the College Visits Google Classroom. Go Gators!
No way, it's all about the U. U Miami meets tomorrow. Anyways, let's wish our Chargers a happy birthday. Very happy birthday, Chargers. Iguana say you're awesome. That's all for today.
Make sure to check the slides for any extra details we may not have included in today's show.
This has been Victoria
and Marley.
Thanks for tuning in.